All right, this is our final project proposal for Capstone 4800. My name is Josh Burgess. This is Shawn Williamson. For the last 4 years, I've been working as a manager at Domino's Pizza. The biggest problem we have there is just requesting time off of work. A lot of that gets missed because of the way that we handle it right now, which is handwritten on paper. Our project would actually address that issue in every facet of it. We're doing an organized online calendar that sends automatic updates, which will be much easier to read than a cluttered list of names. Management would handle the actual access to the sites, and they'd be able to determine which employees would get time off work. One feature that I like that's unlike any other product is the ability to determine who's more deserving of the time off. It'd be handled, or excuse me, we have an algorithm that handles this by through a few factors. One, seniority, recent requests, and my favorite, blackout dates. It's days of the year that are heavily requested, or they're known to be extremely busy days, like Super Bowl or game day Saturdays. If someone did request off one of those days, their username would get flagged and the management would be notified. My boss expressed an interest in this, as well as the district manager, so they can both better organize scheduling for all of the stores.
And our potential users and customers for this project would be the upper management, mainly for any of the companies that could use this, although we are mainly focusing on Domino's at the moment. Each company could benefit from this, since we know that scheduling and time off is a huge pain to deal with for just about any company. The owners and district managers of the individual companies would be the people looking to buy this from us or from any company that we sell it to, possibly in the future. And we just know that this project would be useful for any company, basically anyone that could use scheduling or time off work. In our research, we have found a few websites and applications that provide similar functionality. We found 2 websites, but the first one looks very unprofessional, is very cluttered in how to even sign up for the service, and the fact that it costs way too much money. The second one that we found tries to provide way too much information at once, just does not lay it out in any kind of concise style. We did look at Google Calendars as well, but an expert that we found on Google Calendars addressed the issue on January 20th of this year, saying that Google Calendars does not support the calendar views for something like time off requests that we are looking for.
The experience we have in this is I work with these issues on a week-to-week basis. Each week is a different problem, different people, just becoming a huge issue, and something like this would help in solving almost all these. Both Shawn and I also have experience working with databases and front-end UI developments that help us better understand the varying needs for the project itself.
For our technology, we'll be using the TODC Google Bootstrap, which provides a client-side interface that makes websites look like Google's easy-to-use and easy-to-read interface that everyone's used to. We'll be developing an SQL database using Django and Python scripts for the server-side access. For our calendar that we're planning to implement, the base layout will be created first through HTML5 tables, and the actual data retrieval will be done through the Python and Django scripts.
Some of the risk areas we've addressed already. The synchronized calendar is no longer a risk. We're just going to have a single instance of the calendar. After each store is initially set up, they'd have one calendar. Then it can be retrieved by any employee or manager that has access to the site. And both the Python and Django configurations for this are in the process of being created, and additional information is going to be obtained throughout the course of the semester for those two.
For one of our big risks was the security of the website, which is hopefully no longer an issue because security can be handled through typical Django scripts, and employees will not be required to supply their social security number for our websites, and we will instead hand out specific employee IDs or usernames. One of the other issues was multi-threading, which if that causes too much latency on our website, we're planning to handle it through non-instantaneous calendar retrievals, meaning that each employee will be able to access the single instance of the calendar at the same time, but the calendar will not update in real time.
And that's what we got so far for our project proposal. Appreciate it.
Thanks for watching.